Yo, what's Gucci? What's Fendi? What's poppin'? Brand new whip? Nah, fam. I just hopped in. It's your boy Psycho, Uh, Welcome to the Psychology Podcast. That's the new name. I'm still trying to get used to saying that. But anyway, welcome to the Psychology Podcast. And today, in our episode, I brought in a very special guest to talk about health, health. That word is a big word, and what it means to live a healthy lifestyle. This guest of mine, she's big on health, and she's always preaching that gospel. She preaches it to a whole new level, but I don't want to talk too much about it. She's gonna elaborate and all of that. But yeah, her name is Zoe with an accent. Yeah, that E has an accent. I always had to remember that. But anyway, what's good, Zoe? What's poppin'? What's happening?
Hi, Tabua.
Yeah. What's
Okay,
happening?
hi
How are you?
everyone. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So yeah, please introduce yourself.
All right. So my name is Zoe, and I am 22 years old, and I am absolutely in love with working out and trying this to keep a healthy lifestyle.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's basically who I am.
Yeah, that's basically Zoe. And Zoe's been like this for years. Ever since I've known her, ever since high school. I think you've always been a person that's just about that healthy lifestyle, that, you know, exercising, all that stuff, even mentally, keeping your mind mentally healthy with your poems and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, mm.
Trying.
Nah,
Not
that's
always easy.
yeah, of course. None of us are perfect. But okay, I'm gonna start here. The first question I have is, to you, what is a healthy lifestyle?
What is health? I think it's making conscious decisions when it comes to what you put into your body, and is that could be food,
Mm-hmm.
the music you listen to, what you read, what you the people that you surround yourself with, and what they
Mm-hmm.
input into your life, and obviously the working out aspect, the physical fitness. So yeah, health is having your physical, spiritual, emotional, um, all those aspects of your life in check, I guess, or trying to keep them in check.
That's an interesting one. And from that definition, I'm really interested to know, how did you start your healthy lifestyle journey?
Well, all right. So I think as individuals, we all have different ways to release and relieve ourselves of pressure, the pressure that we get from life and just
Mm-hmm.
stresses. And
Mm.
for me, my way of relieving myself of stress is working out, and it's going for a run, having a good workout session, and yeah, and I started working out properly in, I think I'd say 2015. Yes,
2015.
2015 was my O break.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm. And then that's
that
when you
was
started
O
doing it
break, and
properly.
yeah,
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm,
yeah. That's when I started.
mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Elaborate.
I think, well, I don't know, trying to keep a healthy lifestyle has its difficulties, because obviously you have like temptations and stuff, but over the years, because I've tried to be consistent, it becomes a habit and a routine. So eventually when you stop for, like, let's say about 2 weeks, your body actually tells you, like, hey, you need to go do something, you need to move. Or if you've been eating badly, like just loading carbs or having too much sugar, your body also tells you um, that, okay, you need to slow down. That's obviously after you've created sort of a habit and a routine.
Mm, that's
So yeah,
interesting.
that's what it's been like for me.
Okay. I'm I'm trying to think like what causes someone to this like relapse. Let's say from when you've started working out, like you said you started 2015 and you've had your ups and downs. What can cause someone to just relapse into that living lifestyle that's not so healthy? What makes someone do that? Because I think that route can then cause you to become lazy, so to say. So what causes those types of relapses just to
Okay, so I just think there are quite a few different answers I could give you. I think the first one is what could cause relapses, the difficulties of being consistent. Consistency is the hardest thing when it comes to keeping healthy, and that's in every aspect of it. Just
mm,
because it's very easy for you to give in to, oh, I'm feeling tired today. I
mm,
don't want to get up and exercise. I just want to have a bag of chips.
mm,
So just
those
being
chips.
consistent, and
Mm,
when you fall off the wagon,
mm,
when you fall off the wagon, it's very easy to just stay down. It's
mm,
almost harder to get back up and say, okay, I've fallen off the wagon for days. I'm going to get back into it.
mm-hmm,
Another thing is, okay, when it's physical, when it's about working out, if you get injured and you're out for however long, you could easily fall into a trap of, what's the point? Or your body just gets lazy, and then your mind also gives in. And when it comes to working out, your mind, one of your best, it actually is your best friend, and it's your strongest competitor, because it's very easy to wake up and say, I'm not going to work out today. Um, Another thing is when you've been working out for a long time and your body is fatigued and you're tired or you're exhausted from balancing work at school, or uh, working out and then trying to balance that with school, it's very easy to just say, you know what, I've got this exam to study for, so I'm going to make sure I study for my exams. And you just put
mm,
your healthy lifestyle on the sideline. And then another thing, which is a
mm.
major, major thing, is your mental health.
Woo!
And the reason I'm talking about it is because when you are feeling low, and when you're just at a bad stage, you're just going through something. The last thing you want to do is get up. You just want to stay down, and
Mm.
it's very hard to,
Staying
even for me
down.
who loves working out,
Mm,
staying down is easy, because that's where I want to be in that time. That's where I am in that time. So
mm,
it's a genuine reason, and if you fall into that, it's quite hard to pull yourself out. So that's
mm.
when, having people around, they say, oh, you're not working out anymore, then maybe they can motivate you. But yeah, that mental health and going through things is a
Um,
very easy way to relapse and just fall into bad eating habits as well.
uh, these people, these are what do you call them? Accountability partners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, these accountability partners. How do you get someone who's like an accountability partner who you can say, hmm, can check up on you here and there, you know, in your mental health, working out, and all these things that you're talking about.
I think that what first of all depends on who's around you. First of all, they have to be for you and for your success and prosperity. But it could be a family member, it
Mm,
could be a friend. And
mm-hmm.
I know that having an accountability partner is so much better when they actually work out with you, whether it's a
Yes.
person or virtual.
Preach,
But
sister.
but in the case that you
Preach.
don't, it could just be
Mm,
it could just be someone that's around your everyday routine and that notices
mm-hmm.
that you work out, and maybe they're inspired by you, or they just encourage you here and there. Someone will
Mm,
notice.
mm-hmm.
Someone will notice and they'll say something. Sometimes it'll be a positive, like positive criticism, and sometimes it'll be negative. It's debatable, because that could push you further if it's negative, like, oh, so you gave up. Sometimes people are
Mm,
nasty, but I think the key is just to take the hint and to try and get back up. And also, you're your own best friend. You need to learn to motivate yourself. So yes, you can have accountability partners, but you also need to be accountable for
How do
yourself,
you learn
which,
to
don't get me wrong, isn't
how,
easy.
how do you learn to motivate yourself?
I think it's knowing your why. Why am I going to
Woo!
get up and run? Why
Woo!
am I going to choose to eat a healthy meal
That was a
as opposed
gem.
to just going for
Mm,
junk food, you know?
mm,
So if you can
mm.
establish your why, then you establish your how. And then it's your where and your what, and everything follows.
Damn, I need to. Yay, 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 yay. This woman is dropping gems. Guys, she said, you know why? This is like a rap. I'm a rapper, but I'm like going ham. She said, I need to repeat this for someone who didn't hear this from the back. She said, you need to establish your why. When you establish your why, you then know your how. And then when how is established, then where and what. Guys, amen. Uh, okay. Let me calm down. So whew, he sounds like shit, Jim. Zoe. Anyway, so the
Thank
thing is, when I'm thinking about this whole healthy lifestyle, and then you saying you need to also be able to motivate yourself. I have to just backtrack a bit. You said the most important thing is your mental health in a healthy lifestyle. How is it
you.
that
Yes.
someone can are you saying that for your mental health to be sort of in check, is it in line with understanding your why, or there's something deeper that has to be understood before you get to the why?
I That's a difficult question.
Mm, yeah,
I think
they're here for it.
it's difficult when you bring your mental health into it, because some days, like, when you're low, I think
Mm,
your why almost doesn't matter, because it won't be the important thing. The important thing is trying to keep your mind strong, because when you're going through um a mental health issue, that means that your mind and probably your heart is taking slack. So if your mind is not strong, then of course you're not going to be able to stay true or stick by your why. Or not that you won't be able to, but it makes it a lot more difficult. So I
mm,
think when you're struggling with mental health, is remembering that you're human, remembering that it's okay to not be okay, but when you are okay, is to pick yourself up, is to get back on your working out
routine.
habits, and trying to eat healthy, and yeah, just picking yourself up. So it's knowing that, yes, I need to know my why, but sometimes it's okay. It's okay to take a break. And when that break comes unexpectedly, it shouldn't throw you off. And it doesn't mean give up on your journey. It's remembering that working out is a process. It's not an
Oh,
immediate thing. It's a
it's a
journey.
process. It's not a tough. It's not one of those things that you have to um what can I say? You have to rush.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's it.
You know,
Yeah.
come to think of it, now that you talked about a process, right? I was on your Instagram page. Oh yeah, by the way, her Instagram is at Zoe underscore 11 underscore 03. Anyway, um, so you have this thing of zonalogy, life lessons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and there's this one of these life lessons. So basically, for anyone that doesn't understand what I'm talking about, she has basically these quotes that are her, like what she's thinking. Basically, is that so, or am I?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so um, there was one. It was the first one where you said there's this pressure that comes from all angles to have it all together, to have a degree, a steady job, to be in a relationship, and to just be a collected human being. So we start gauging success levels and comparing lives. The problem with that is when you focus on someone else's path, you lose track of your own. And I'm just like, wow, marry me now. That is a gem because just listen to that. Just listen to that, guys. um was this the same kind of thought process that you were thinking when you're writing this?
Was this the same? What do you mean in
As
relation to what?
in relation to saying that when it comes to your mental health, sometimes it's good to take a break and all of that. Was that the
Mm.
same kind of line of thinking when you were
Yeah.
writing this?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. It
Mm.
was.
What made you think that, you know what, people are pressurizing themselves? Is this because of stuff that you've seen from social media or friends or what?
Yeah, and also from myself, because just I think anyone would, but you just put pressure on yourself. So it was actually from my own experience. Like, oh my gosh, like I found myself saying this person's, doing this person's doing that, and I started focusing on what they're doing and forgetting the progress that I'm making in my own life. And I think it relates to health as well. If you are just starting your health journey, your working out routines, it's very easy to get lost in
The
looking at
sauce.
someone else and like their consistency, and you're like, oh, but I'm only doing it like twice a week. And it's very easy
Mm,
to say like, oh, what am I doing? Let me just give up. Let me leave it to those who can. But the only reason the people that you're watching are, well, seemingly succeeding is because they started from somewhere. And we have to remember that this is our path, this is our journey, and that's all that matters. We don't have to be better than someone else, and it's not a race, it's not a competition, and we often
mm,
forget that.
it's not. It's not a competition. I think people tend to think that because everyone's got these fancy things, I'm competing, and maybe that's the natural human being behavior, but it's not. It's really not. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. And I was just thinking to myself that sometimes as human beings, I also have this problem. I think a lot of people have this problem where you think you're not good enough, or you don't have the capability to live such a healthy lifestyle, you know. Do you know some of the besides obviously your mental health, what are the deeper disadvantages of not living a healthy lifestyle from this?
Mm. Well, besides mental health, I think, well, depends. Well, I guess one is excessive weight gain. Um,
What's wrong with that?
which what's wrong with that is it's just it's not healthy when you become obese. You
mm,
can
mm,
do it takes a toll on your body physically,
mm,
and then
mm,
society really doesn't help by all the negative comments and whatnot.
yeah,
Um, but don't get me wrong, you don't work out to lose weight. You work out to work your mind. Because for me, the most important thing about working out is that when I finish the workout, I have challenged my mind, and um, and I'm in a better space. You feel happy, you feel energized, um, and of course, your body also reaps the benefits. But it's your mind, and not having a healthy lifestyle in terms of eating well or any sort of movement. It just takes a toll on your body, I think, and your mind. So I
so
guess, yeah,
you don't become so confident basically in yourself.
Mm, I guess it could lead to some maybe into some insecurities. But for me,
Mm-hmm.
who's I love working out, it doesn't mean that I don't have insecurities. I still have a lot of them. So I guess that's a different aspect that I have to work on. So yeah, it could reduce your confidence, but yeah,
Mm.
I don't think that's a big one.
Also, the confidence and mental or feeling happy, it's a different thing for you.
Yes, yes.
Mm, I see. Because obviously you could still
Mm.
work out, but still not be confident in yourself. But then working out can help you reach that goal better than if you are not work or if you don't have a healthy weight, because already without the healthy weight there's already pressure already coming from all sorts. So at least you're removing one sort.
Yeah.
Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Nah. That's good.
But I think it's to remember that when you're working out, it's when you have a when you work out, like I said, it positively affects your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a healthy mind, then it just like overflows to all your other aspects. So like a healthy body, it comes with it, you know. And
Mm,
I think having the whole package in good state, like a good state of mind, good state of body, then I think it's a win.
that's amazing. I think that's very true. It sort of flows. Then even if you're doing your businesses, school and whatnot, everything falls down into that one package. Um, but anyway, since we've ran out of time, um, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming through and sharing this light of living a healthy lifestyle. And for whoever is listening, they can start living a healthy lifestyle. um I wanted to just notify people that you on your Instagram you show a lot of exercises. So this is not just stuff you're saying off the top of your head. You actually have experience in this. Yeah. And people can find you at on your Instagram. It's sorry, what's your handle again? At Zoe underscore something.
Yeah, underscore 11 underscore 03.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, actually, sorry, I don't know if that's the correct one.
No, it is. It is. It is. It is. Don't
Uh,
worry. It is. Um, so if anyone wants to actually see, because you do exercise, you even do, your zonalogy life lessons where you give quotes that can be very motivating, just go to that Instagram page. It's a very good page. If you have any questions, go to her page. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
well, just thank you so much for having me. It's been good.
Oh, beautiful. Like a firecracker.
Oh,
I
and
love.
also to everyone listening,
Yeah.
if you haven't started working out, it's never too late. Start today. If you were working out and you fell off the wagon, it's not too late. Start again.
Ooh,
And try and be consistent. And first of all, find your why.
find your why. That's gonna be the main thing of this episode. Find your why. Guys. Anyway, um, you know who it is. It's your boy Psycho. Thank you for listening to the Psychology Podcast, in this episode with the amazing Zoe. Until next time, stay safe, stay alive, don't drink and drive, live a healthy lifestyle, and find your why. Peace.